Climbing to around 80 degrees today, so not looking too bad in the Waco area. 75 the current temperature right now in College Station. Here's your forecast first. Partly cloudy skies, quiet this evening, 71 at 9, 67 at midnight, but we increase the clouds overnight, so mostly cloudy tomorrow morning, and 63 degrees. We are looking at well above normal temperatures for the rest of the week. We're going to talk about that and our rain chances coming up in a few minutes. Fox 44 News starts right now.
Straight ahead on Fox 44 News at 5:30, the Baylor Bears are just hours away from tip-off and a historic feat, the NCAA Men's Championship. And a body found along Central Texas Highway has investigators scratching their heads. Also, a bill to allow permitless carry is winding its way through Texas legislature. We have the latest on the gun rights debate.
Live from Waco, Temple, and Killeen, your news now. This is Fox 44 News at 5:30.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for Fox 44 News at 5:30. I'm Adam Hooper. It's the night everyone has been waiting for, the national championship between the Baylor Bears and Gonzaga. And for more on that, we bring in Mandy Knight. Good evening, Mandy.
Hey, Adam. Well, you are right about that. There's a lot of hype built up for this game as they're the best two teams in college basketball, and both programs are looking to win their first ever national championship. And right now, Fox 44's Chris Hagen is in Indianapolis and tells us more on the matchup. Chris, what can you tell us some details about these two teams?
Well, Mandy, I know one thing. The wait is almost over. Less than 3 hours until we tip this thing off. And you talk about the best two teams. We've seen so many upsets in this tournament, but this is the matchup the country deserves to see. They were actually supposed to play here in Indianapolis exactly 4 months ago tonight, but a COVID scare in the Bears program forced a cancellation. Some things are worth the wait. Here we are now. Now, of course, the national storyline is about Gonzaga chasing an undefeated national championship season for the first time since Indiana did it in 1976. But as we know, Baylor is more than capable, qualified, ready, willing, and able to spoil that party.
Both teams have really handled the expectations and pressure, and both teams are in this position. So we're excited. Players always want to play against the best, and Gonzaga has definitely been the best this year as far as haven't been beaten yet.
Our goal all along is just to win this tournament. We just want to win this tournament. And, you know, now here we are 1 game away, which is an amazing accomplishment for our group. And hopefully we can play great and get it done.
Yeah, Gonzaga undefeated. But here's a fun fact for you, Mandy. Since 1976, when Indiana went undefeated, 3 other teams have come to the Final Four as undefeated. All 3 of them left with a loss and no title. I like that. History on Baylor's side. I think the Bears get it done tonight. 81-78. Gonzaga, maybe a bit of a hangover from that thrilling win Saturday night, will be just enough. Baylor gets out early and they hang on to win. If I'm wrong, don't be mad at me. It's just my prediction. Reporting live from Indianapolis, I'm Chris Hagen.
Thanks, Chris. And there is no doubt this game will be a thriller. And it's the first time in 20 years the number 1 and 2 teams in the preseason poll are meeting in the national championship. Now, the Zags, they are dangerous on offense, similar to Baylor in the fact that they can score underneath with Drew Timme, but they also have sharpshooters with the 3-ball, and nobody has been able to stop the Zags' offensive firepower.
It's the best offense in college basketball, and I don't know how many years analytically. They're number 1, we're number 2 offenses. Both of us are top defenses in the country. Prior to the pause, we were top 3 the whole time. So players are going to make plays. We just want to make things as difficult as possible for them. Easy buckets, transition buckets, second chance points. Those are huge in games like this.
Hopefully I can just slow the person down that eventually gets high. I mean, that's my job, is to slow them down. I mean, everyone's really good at this game, especially because we're in a national championship. They got really good players who can make plays for themselves and for them teammates.
Now, coming up in sports, we will head back to 2003 to Scott Drew's introductory press conference at Baylor, and it is fascinating to hear what he had to say is finally coming to fruition. But for now, I will send it back to you, Adam.
Mandy, thanks. Many places around town are hosting watch parties, including at McLean Stadium. Fox 44's Brinchavia Jordan speaks with several students on campus who are excited to attend.
It's a big day for Baylor fans as the men's basketball team gears up to face Gonzaga at Lucas Oil Stadium for the national championship. And if you plan to watch the game locally, there's a spot just for you.
I am going to McLean to watch my friends cheer and dance on the dance team.
And dancing is not the only activity at McLean Stadium tonight. The game will be aired over the big screen in the end zone with doors opening at 7 p.m.
So excited. It's been a long time since we've been in the championship, and I'm looking forward to it.
The national championship party will be giving out free Pizza Hut to the first 1,000 students and Raising Cane's, Pop's Lemonade, and Guest Family Barbecue to the first 150.
Now that it's happening, it's kind of like, wow, we're actually making history, so it's pretty cool.
History indeed. This is the Bears' first Final Four appearance since 1950. Brenshavia Jordan, Fox 44 News.
Now we head over to McLean Stadium, where workers are starting to get ready for a campus watch party. Fox 44's Kendall Green, he's there right now, where thousands are invited to a football arena to watch a historic basketball game. Good evening, Kendall.
Hey, good evening, Adam. It's not your typical venue to watch a national basketball championship, but in about an hour or so, hundreds of fans are going to flood through those doors, excited to watch Baylor take on Gonzaga. Now, the Bears are vying for their first national championship since 1948. Now, if you remember, 4 months ago, Baylor was supposed to play Gonzaga, but that matchup was canceled, so the two paths will collide tonight for the first time this year, and someone's walking away with the national championship. And some nice jewelry to show for it. Now, the odds in Baylor's past matchups with Gonzaga are working in Gonzaga's favor. In their last 5 competitions, Gonzaga walked away with the W each time. But fans here at McLean Stadium are hoping to write a different story for Baylor tonight. And for folks who plan to attend the watch party here tonight at the stadium, it's free of charge. And the gate will open at 7 p.m. and there will be the games will be aired on the big screen here in the end zone. Now, we're going to be here all night. It's going to be an exciting night to watch for basketball, and hopefully Baylor can take away the win. But for now, reporting here in Waco, Kendall Green, Fox 44 News.
All right, Kendall, thanks. Switching gears to some less exciting news. An 18-year-old is dead following a Sunday afternoon shooting in Waco. It happened just before 4 near J.J. Fluellen and Lenox. Police found the victim inside of a vehicle with gunshot wounds. The teen was identified as Damon Morgan Jr. He was taken to a hospital where he later died. Now, investigators believe the shooting may have been gang-related, and they continue to search for suspects. If you have information, please call police. McLennan County deputies are investigating the circumstances after finding the body of a man along Highway 6 near Hallsburg. Investigators got a call just before 8 this morning when someone said they spotted a body near Harrison Road. That's close to Pilgrim's Rest Baptist Church. An autopsy was not ordered, but not much other information is known right now, like the man's age or race or how long he might have been there. Fox 44 News talked to Captain Steve January, who says so far there are no new updates. Belton Police Department is looking to beef up their staff with experienced officers, and they're offering a big incentive. $5,000 to certified and experienced applications. You do not need to be certified by the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, but must be able to pass the civil service exam. That will be offered Friday, May 14th at 9 a.m. That's at the Central Texas Council of Governments. The last day to apply is May 10th. For more information, head to our website, fox44news.com. DPS Trooper Chad Walker will be laid to rest this week in his hometown. Visitation for Trooper Walker will be open to the public from noon to 8 tomorrow at Groesbeck Funeral Home. Trooper Walker died after being shot while responding to a call of a disabled vehicle just outside of Mejia. The funeral will be the following morning at Groesbeck High School Football Stadium. The burial service will follow at LaSalle Cemetery. Tomorrow, Killeen Mayor Jose Segarra will give his annual State of the City address. It will start at 4 in the afternoon at the City Hall Council chambers. You can watch it in person or on the city's website or the cable channel. It will also be recorded to be played at a later time. Straight ahead on Fox 44, a bill to allow permitless carry is winding its way through the Texas legislature. We've got the latest on the gun rights debate.
Skies are partly cloudy right now, but the clouds will start to thicken overnight. But warm weather will continue across the region. We're looking well above normal. We'll talk more about that coming up next.
This is Fox 44 News at 5:30 with Adam Hooper, AMS certified chief meteorologist Mike LaPointe, and sports with Matt Roberts.